It's already inside.
Forget everything you think you know about demonic possession. We're not talking about Hollywood movies. We're talking about real people, real families, and real, terrifying encounters happening right now in 2025. Prepare to hear firsthand accounts that will make you question the very fabric of reality and challenge your understanding of the human mind and what might be lurking within it. Listen closely to the static. Look at the glitch in that security camera footage you scrolled past. We are conditioned to dismiss these things. We tell ourselves that possession is ancient history, a relic of the past involving dusty books and isolated farmhouses. We think of it as movie fiction designed to sell tickets. But that comfortable lie is crumbling. The truth is much more unsettling. We are witnessing a surprising and terrifying resurgence of modern claims that defy all logical explanation. In the age of 4K cameras and constant surveillance, the shadows aren't disappearing. They are becoming clearer. We aren't just hearing rumors anymore. We are seeing digital evidence. From smart home devices picking up voices that shouldn't be there to unexplained distortions in video calls, the phenomenon is evolving with us. These aren't just ghost stories. These are reports from frantic families in the suburbs, calls to police that end in silence, and medical cases that leave doctors baffled. So ask yourself the question that no one wants to answer. What if the chilling tales aren't just folklore? What if this is a frightening reality being reported right now, in 2025? What if the monsters didn't go away, but simply found new ways to enter our lives? Welcome to the dark side of today. Welcome to the Conjuring Files.
Waiting.
What are you doing on my network?
I'm already here. Your walls won't keep me out.
Who is this?
Open the door. I'm right behind you.
Now, let's zoom in from the static to the source. What happens when this modern darkness finds a target? It rarely starts with the supernatural. It starts on an unseen battlefield within the mind. We are seeing a disturbing pattern in these recent cases. Profound, rapid personality shifts that leave families paralyzed with fear. A loving partner suddenly consumed by aggressive outbursts. A teenager developing inexplicable, paralyzing phobias overnight. Victims describe a harrowing sensation of being a passenger in their own bodies, watching a stranger take the wheel. They look in the mirror and don't recognize who or what is staring back. But the horror doesn't stay locked inside the mind. The most chilling aspect of today's encounters is when the torment bleeds into the physical world. This is where the skepticism usually dies. We aren't just talking about mood swings anymore. We are talking about documentation of deep scratches appearing on skin without any contact. 3 distinct welts rising in seconds. We have audio files of the phenomenon known as xenoglossy, where individuals with no linguistic training begin speaking fluent ancient tongues. Objects are recorded moving with intelligent intent, and in the rarest, most terrifying instances, the laws of gravity themselves are violated.
These aren't just symptoms of a medical condition. They are physical manifestations of an invasive force.
The battle lines are drawn, and the war is being fought on the most intimate ground imaginable, the human body. This brings us to the sterile white rooms of modern hospitals, where the battle shifts from the spiritual to the clinical. When a family member starts speaking in tongues or contorting violently, the first call isn't to a priest, it's to a doctor. And this is where the mystery deepens. The medical community is facing a genuine diagnostic dilemma. Before anyone whispers the word demon, there is a rigorous, exhaustive checklist that must be cleared. Neurologists look for tumors or epilepsy. Psychiatrists screen for schizophrenia, dissociation, or drug-induced psychosis. Science demands a logical answer, and the exclusion process is brutal and thorough. But what happens when the MRI is clear? What happens when the toxicology report is negative and the psychiatric evaluation doesn't fit any known profile? This is the terrifying gap where modern medicine hits a wall. We are seeing cases where seasoned professionals, doctors trained to trust only data and biology, are left holding files that make no sense. They treat the body, they sedate the mind, Yet the phenomena persist. In these rare, quiet moments, when the science runs out of answers, even the most skeptical experts are forced to confront an uncomfortable possibility. That the cause isn't something they can cure with a pill, because it isn't a disease at all. It is the unexplained.
That pattern shouldn't exist in any neural map. It's symmetrical, like it's designed, and it's growing.
Look at the outer ring. It's moving faster.
His vitals are spiking again. The equipment can't keep up.
Whatever's in his head, it's doing this.
To truly understand the horror, you have to listen to the voices of those who were in the room. We aren't just relying on reports. We are looking at the eyewitnesses to the unspeakable. One mother, whose identity we must protect, described the chilling moment her 6-year-old son looked at her with eyes devoid of any recognition and spoke in a voice that sounded like gravel grinding on glass, revealing secrets about her own childhood that no living soul knew. It wasn't just a tantrum. It was in violation of privacy by something invisible. Then there are the admissions from the professionals, the nurses and former skeptics who stood by the bedside. They described the heavy, suffocating atmosphere that descends upon the room, a sudden drop in temperature that freezes the breath in your lungs, and the smell of sulfur and rot that has no physical source. What is most terrifying is the consistency. These accounts from 2025 align perfectly with historical records from centuries ago. The hidden knowledge, the supernatural strength, the aversion to sacred objects. It provides a disturbing thread of continuity. It suggests that while the world has changed, the predator hunting us has remained exactly the same. We are left standing at the edge of an enduring shadow, looking into a darkness that refuses to be illuminated by the lights of the modern world. Whether you view these accounts through the lens of ancient faith or the lens of complex psychology, one truth remains undeniable. The experience is profoundly, terrifyingly real for those living through it. We have to ask ourselves, where does the firing of neurons end and the spiritual realm begin? Is the human mind simply a biological machine, or is it a vessel that can be breached by something external? These are questions that science cannot yet answer, and that religion has warned us about for millennia. These mysteries aren't going away just because we close our eyes. Now, I want to turn the question over to you. Do you believe these modern cases are proof that the demonic is real and active in 2025, or is science just catching up to the mind's darkest capabilities? Have you ever experienced something you couldn't explain or felt a presence that shouldn't be there? Drop your thoughts and your own stories in the comments below. Let's build a community that isn't afraid to discuss what others ignore. If this exploration challenged your perception of reality, please hit that like button and share this video with someone who needs to see the truth. Make sure to subscribe to the Conjuring Files and turn on notifications so you never miss a file. We have many more cases to open and darker corners to explore. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and remember, the truth is often terrifyingly close to home.